Introduction. In every fleeting moment we are writing the story of our lives. It's not the mundane, routine days that define us, but the critical moments when we make choices, when we decide who we want to become. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to forget the profound truth that we have the power to shape our destiny, right here, right now. Today, we turn to the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, a philosophy that remains as relevant in our modern world as it was in ancient Greece and Rome. Stoicism teaches us a simple yet powerful lesson. True control lies not in trying to change the world around us, but in mastering our perceptions, our decisions, and our reactions. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, the emperor-philosopher, who spent his life trying to live according to Stoic principles, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Today, we will dive deeper into one of the most empowering Stoic practices, acting as if you already own it. This principle is not about pretending or living in delusion, but about embodying the qualities you wish to develop, assuming the mindset of a person who has already achieved the virtues you aspire to. In this exploration, we will see how acting with purpose, resilience, and self-awareness can transform our experiences and our future. Let's look at how the Stoic philosophy, particularly as articulated by Marcus Aurelius, teaches us to act with ownership over our internal worlds, and by doing so, take ownership of our lives. The Stoic framework for mastery. At the heart of Stoicism lies the fundamental distinction between what we can control and what we cannot. The world outside of us, the people, events, and circumstances, is largely beyond our control. What we can control, however, is our own mind and our actions. Marcus Aurelius reminds us of this vital truth throughout his meditations. He consistently reflects on the importance of cultivating internal strength, and the Stoics suggest that true mastery comes from focusing on what is within our sphere of influence, our thoughts, actions, and judgments. As Marcus Aurelius writes, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts, so guard accordingly, and take care that you entertain no notions unsuitable to virtue and rational nature." This idea is central to Stoic practice. We cannot control the external world, but we can always control how we react to it. When we begin to embody the qualities we aspire to, courage, patience, wisdom, discipline, we take control of our internal world, which ultimately shapes how we navigate the external world. The Stoic practice of acting as if is a natural extension of this principle. By acting as if we already possess the qualities we seek, we actively shape our reality, not through wishful thinking, but through disciplined action aligned with our values. The power of acting as if. To act as if you already own it means to embody your desired traits, even before they are fully developed. It is an invitation to act with confidence, trust, and purpose, as though you have already become the person you want to be. This approach is profoundly Stoic, as it hinges on the belief that our actions shape our character. Consider Marcus Aurelius, who faced the immense responsibilities of being the ruler of the Roman Empire during turbulent times. Yet, throughout his reign, he maintained his Stoic composure, consistently practicing what he preached. In his meditations, he often reminded himself that life is not about the role we play, but about how we perform that role. To him, being a good emperor meant embodying wisdom, patience, and humility, traits that he worked to develop through daily practice, reflection, and action. Visualize yourself already there. To act as if you already own it, you first need to visualize the person you want to become. Imagine how you would think, feel, and behave if you already possess the traits you wish to cultivate. Picture yourself embodying wisdom in moments of decision-making. Imagine yourself acting with patience during stressful times, responding to adversity with calm determination. This visualization is not about fantasizing or wishful thinking. It's about mentally rehearsing how you will handle situations in alignment with your values. By consistently visualizing yourself as a person who already possesses the qualities you desire, you begin to internalize those characteristics and reflect them in your actions. Ownership of our internal world. To act as if you already own it is also to take full ownership of your thoughts and emotions. In Stoicism, we are constantly reminded that we alone are responsible for our internal state. No one else can determine our thoughts or reactions unless we allow them to. This level of ownership begins with the understanding that our thoughts are the lens through which we interpret the world. Marcus Aurelius writes, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." This is why acting as if you already own it requires a profound shift in how you perceive yourself and the world. If you see yourself as already possessing the traits of a Stoic, such as resilience, wisdom, or self-control, then your thoughts, actions, and decisions will naturally align with that belief. If you consistently act as if you already own it, you begin to change your internal landscape. You stop waiting for external validation or circumstances to improve before you start embodying your ideal self. Instead, you begin to take responsibility for the state of your mind, and in turn, begin to see the world as a place of opportunity for growth. The role of perception in Stoicism. In Stoic philosophy, perception plays a crucial role. Marcus Aurelius frequently reminds himself to maintain clarity of thought and to avoid being swept away by irrational emotions. A key aspect of acting as if is the understanding that our perceptions shape our reactions. By adjusting how we perceive challenges and obstacles, we can change our entire approach to life. Marcus Aurelius often spoke about seeing events from a broader, more rational perspective. He wrote, "When you are about to find fault with someone, ask yourself, what fault have I committed? And if you can't find one, remember that you are human and that they are too." The practice of acting as if you already own it involves this same shift in perspective. It is about viewing each experience, whether it be a hardship or a success, as an opportunity to practice the virtues you seek. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by difficulties, you learn to see them as chances to grow in patience, perseverance, and wisdom. Practical steps to act. As if you already own it. Now that we understand the Stoic principles behind acting as if you already own it, let's explore specific ways to apply this philosophy in our lives. Visualize your ideal self. Take some quiet time each day to meditate on the person you wish to become. See yourself not as someone striving to become a more patient, wise, or resilient individual, but as someone who already embodies those qualities. Hold this image of yourself in your mind, and let it guide your decisions and actions throughout the day. Make decisions aligned with your vision. Act in accordance with the person you want to be. If you aspire, cultivate mindfulness and self-awareness. Develop a practice of mindfulness to keep your thoughts and emotions in check. When a negative or self-doubting thought arises, pause and ask yourself whether it aligns with the person you are trying to become. Through consistent practice, you will train your mind to respond with wisdom and composure, just as the Stoics did. Accept what you cannot control. Let go of the need to control everything. Recognize that external events, opinions, and outcomes are beyond your power. Focus instead on controlling your reactions. This practice will help you remain grounded in your own sense of purpose and resilience, no matter what the world throws your way. Embrace challenges as opportunities. When faced with a challenge or obstacle, act as if you are already the person who is capable of overcoming it. Don't wait for the challenge to pass. Respond with the confidence and wisdom of someone who knows that they have the tools to grow from every experience. The benefits of acting, as if you already own it. Increased self-confidence. By acting as if you already possess the virtues you desire, you begin to develop real confidence. This isn't the shallow confidence born of external accomplishments, but the deep inner confidence that comes from knowing you are acting in accordance with your values. Stronger resilience. Acting as if you already own it helps you become more resilient to adversity. When you encounter difficulty, you are less likely to be knocked down by it because you have already mentally prepared yourself to rise above challenges. A life aligned with your values. Every decision you make in alignment with your ideal self brings you closer to living a life that is congruent with your values. You stop waiting for the perfect moment and start living as the person you aspire to be every day. Conclusion. To act as if you already own it is one of the most empowering practices in Stoic philosophy. By embodying the qualities we wish to cultivate, we create a reality in which those virtues become ingrained in our character. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, offers us the wisdom to understand that we are the masters of our own minds, and by acting with purpose and intention, we can shape the lives we desire. The power to transform our lives is within us, not in the circumstances we encounter.